Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, December 9th. I am getting on here to show you how to put together the December card kit and to give you a few announcements. So I'm just noticing up here, I didn't rewrite this, but this should be K-A-Y, Fauver, if you want to go to my website and place an order or just look around and see what's going on there. So let me show you how these December cards are put together. So this is the one I made with the evergreen folder, embossing folder, and that is currently in the end of the year sale. I'm not sure if it is still available, but the Evergreen Forest. Actually, I take that back. This one is not on sale. This one isn't going to be carried over, so we'll still be able to get it. So that is the embossing folder I used. I used the red and green silver paper, and I cut a strip there that is, let's see, that strip is 2 inches wide by 5 1/4 this way. So I have a 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 card base. I stamped with garden green. I did do another layer of whisper white on top of there. It's 5 1/4 by 4. So I laid my green foil paper and my layer of whisper white there together and ran them through the Big Shot to emboss that. This tag is made with the Stitch So Sweetly dies. The Merry Christmas is from, let's see here. I had my stamp sets laying around. It is from For Unto Us. And I believe that is one of the ones that will be dormant. It'll be coming back next year. And I am sorry for the glare that shows up. I'm going to try to angle things to avoid that. My lighting down here is a little tricky. So I did pop up this tag, and then like I said, I used garden green ink, and then I put a couple of I call them diamonds, the embellishments there on top. The inside greeting is also from the For Unto Us. Now I did stamp that inside with the Stamparatus. So that is very easy to get things lined up. I do have it still on here, but actually I'm trying to see a piece of paper laying around. I'm going to use this one because then I can fold it and make a card. So when I'm going to line up things on my Stamparatus, I just put my stamp where I want it on my card, close the door, pick it up, and voila, it is lined up. And I am going to say, I don't see any ink. Here's a green. I did want to do that in green again. You can use everything's just flying everywhere here today. You can put your magnet on here to hold it fast. My magnet, I believe, has stuck on. No, here it is. So I usually use one. If you have two on there, I have found I really don't need to. If you have two on there, if they clank together, they will break. Just so you know. So That came out pretty nice. It would be centered when that card is folded, and it is pretty straight. So usually it's only one time that I have to do that. While we're here, I want to show you this mat. I don't know how many of you are aware that Stampin' Up does sell this extra foam mat. It has it is vinyl here, so if you get ink on it, you can wipe it off. And on the back, it is foamy and soft. It fits really nice in the corner there. The one that comes with the Stamparatus is nice, but it doesn't have the grid marking. So this deluxe foam mat is $6. It's in the annual catalog. I just wanted to make sure you know that that is available. The other thing that I did was I used the Stamparatus to stamp the Merry Christmas. And I'm going to pull this one off. And this is how you can do several things at one time. And what I did, this one isn't in the best of shape, but when I cut out my shape, I keep a part, and I will take my removable tape. This is not permanent, is removable. I'll take that and tape that down. Sometimes I even put some removable tape on the back of my die cut that I want to stamp, so it doesn't shift in there, because even though there is a pocket there, sometimes they will shift a little bit. So then when I'm done, after the ink is dried, I just roll it off like that. So obviously this one isn't lined up. When I did my stamping, it was, but you would do the same thing. You would have everything lined up in here. Put your, I don't have a clean one to show you. I don't have a clean one cut out. I actually wasn't planning to get into all this. So then you would just lay your stamp on there where you want it, close the door, pick it up, and you should be ready to go. Every now and then I have a little bit of adjusting to do with that, but not often. Most often, the first time is the charm. It works perfectly. So here is another card. I used the Curvy Christmas, and I used the Curvy Dies. I better put this magnet back over here while I'm thinking, because my table is a real mess. If you could only see what is around this mat, you would probably be like shocked. So I used the Curvy Dies for this. And cut one section here. I put a strip of DSP here, and that DSP is from, and some of you will have something a little different. It's from the Heartwarming Hugs paper. Any color, if you're doing, you can do a different color background, and any color of DSP here would work. I did my stamping in black. And then the stars I did in red. Those little tiny stars, if you're using them, be very careful because they can get lost easily. I stamped this wavy line with the stars in black, and then I colored in the stars that are on there. Now on the inside, this is the important part for you to know. This section goes on the inside. And this is a gift card holder, or money card holder. So don't just tape this whole thing down. You want to just put tape right along the side and across the bottom, or you can use your Tombow glue. So I'm going to use this little note card envelope. It's going to be longer than what it needs to be, but that will slide right in there. Now, if you don't have any need for a gift card, and I really thought I had everything so ready here, I'm going to get an actual card. This is a room card. but this goes right in there. And see, I have a little bit more glue on there than what I should, but you're going to go right in there with your gift card or your money. So you just want a teeny tiny bit around here. I wanted to get this video done before you might put your cards together thinking you could guess about how they go. But that is what that one is for. And see how that curvy die cut makes a nice gift card holder. I did make a couple other cards with that set. And this is one of them. This has the gold foil paper under that area that is cut out and that wavy die, and I embossed the stars on here, and then this tree is another stamp that's in that Curvy Christmas, and this one too, and I do have the gift card in this one, so you can see how that works out. Now this one was my original plan to do for class, but I kind of chickened out on it. This one you cut one long piece. This is 11 inches long. You do some scoring and folding, and then you do your cutting. So it's a little tricky cutting your edges and then getting your DSP lined up exactly with that cut edge. But that one too is a holder for money or for a gift card. And with this one I used the other die with the curvy dies to cut out that design. The Merry Christmas is in with that, and then I used the red ribbon. So that is our card number 2. This is card number 3, and these kits are ready for pickup actually, and I did get the new catalogs late yesterday, so if I get in your area and you want to wait, I will try to get them out to you before Christmas. The new catalogs don't go into effect until January 4th, but if you ordered a kit, the kits and the catalogs are ready. So this one I used the greeting again from For Unto Us, and on the front the Merry Christmas, that is from our paper pumpkin. That was was it October or November's paper pumpkin that had this Christmas set. I believe October, because November's was the gingerbread houses. So I really liked the font in that Merry Christmas. That when I used the stitched label dies on the front, I used the Gorgeous Grape. And then I used this poinsettia, that specialty poinsettia, plush poinsettia vellum paper. I used a layer of Gorgeous Grape as the card base, and that is 8.5 by 5.5. The next layer is Highland Heather, and that was 5 1/4 by 4. And then the plush poinsettia is 5 by 3 3/4. Now, I did raise up the tag on the front. The inside is just straightforward. This I cut out of that plush poinsettia paper, and I sponged the color on there. So I did cut a section of that paper for each of you, so you'll have to cut out your poinsettia and your leaf. Now, I do apologize because I did not have complete leaves for all of you, but I think that you're going to have a big enough leaf with what you have. I just was running short on the paper till I did this background piece, but I did sponge that in garden green and then cut out the leaf. But I believe that those of you who are getting a piece that is cut a little off, you'll be able to place it under the poinsettia well enough, and then we have diamonds in the center of the poinsettia. Here is another one. By the way, I do not have the poinsettia bundle. So I don't have the stamp set or the dies. This just shows you a way that you can get the effect of a certain set without making that purchase. Here is another one that I did using that plush poinsettia vellum paper, and this one I sponged in Blushing Bride and stamped in Blushing Bride, and then the background. I also used For Unto Us for that that verse on the front, and I did not stamp the inside of this one yet. So a couple things I want to tell you about, and as I work here, I lay everything on top of what I want. So what I'm going to tell you about is the clearance rack has been updated. I'm sure there is still lots of stuff left there. I have not looked again. The giant year-end closeout is still going on and will continue until January 4th, although some things have sold out. If you're interested, please look at that video, look at these flyers that I sent, and then you can send me your order. I'll see what's left, or go to my website and see what you can do. You can look at the clearance rack there as well. The paper pumpkin for December, the deadline to order that is tomorrow, December 10th. That is Thinking of You cards this time, from what they have told us. And there's 12 of them. That brings me to our paper share, or not our paper share, our card swap is in January is Thinking of You cards. So I already have 3 people signed up for that. If you want to be in on that card swap, I'm going to say let me know by January 4th. We'll use the same number as this catalog. We're going to try to get that card swap collected and swapped out during January. So let's go with 20 again. If we get over that, we'll split it into 2 groups. If we don't get 20 people and you have made 20 cards, you'll just get back the extra cards that that you made. So that is the Thinking of You swap. Paper share I am going to do with this new catalog. You can get a chance to look through the catalog and the papers when it comes, and I will give you more details about that. I'm not going to include some of the special. There is 1 pack of the special paper that I'm going to include, but not all of it. So it is not going to be quite as much expense as the last time. Actually, here's my scribble paper, and I have, see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 packages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a pack of, so 9 sheets of the printed paper, 9 packs of the printed paper, and 1 pack of the foil sheets will be split in 4 ways to make it be $30 a pack. I am not going to include a kit with this one. That is a lot of work, and I want to keep the expense down for this one. So what I'm doing is buying a pack of each of those, and then I will split it 4 ways. So that's how we can cut costs there, and you can still get a sampling. Thanks Spring, the Moveless Stamper group, which is Jody Breckbill is the leader. Thanks Spring is going to be a virtual event February 20th. This one is going to be similar to the last one. Everything will be Facebook Lives. If you do not have Facebook, those videos are going to be saved and sent to you, as well as the PDFs for all the cards. You're going to get 7 make and takes cards and 1 extra, which will make 8 if you pay by, let's see, early registration by January 18th, and you will get an 8th card. So this will include the make and takes, the Happy Thoughts stamp set that is in the new catalog, Facebook Lives, a PDF. There will be door prizes, and a raffle, and you also will get a coupon. So just putting that out there. I will be sending that information again, reminders, and so forth. Okay, let's see here. Paper sheet. I'm looking over my list, and I'm trying to get some things finished up today. My Christmas cards, I want to make a few more of these card sets with the paper pumpkin boxes. That's what I've been working on the last couple days. It really doesn't take much paper, much of your printed paper, to make a pretty card. So each box I'll have 4 cards in. So I'm working on this one right now. I will be putting something decorative on the top. I have started that, and then I'll be putting some kind of a tag and a verse there, and maybe some ribbon. So those are going to be some of my Christmas gifts that I'm giving away this year. If you have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to call me or message me. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful day.